Is the Flash movie rebuilding Gotham City the way it looked in the Tim Burton Batman movies? That's a report that's coming from places like MovieWeb. Basically, according to this one, well, they frame it as a question because they aren't sure themselves, but that's what they've been hearing. The headline is The Flash Movie to Rebuild Tim Burton's Gotham City. And here is a graph that goes into it in more detail. Now, the Daily Record reports that film crews with The Flash are scheduled to arrive in Scotland next month, June, to start working on the movie. Per the report, parts of both Glasgow and Edinburgh in Scotland will be altered to, quote, recreate Gothic scenes, end quote, from the classic Batman movie directed by Tim Burton that will be appearing as flashbacks. If the production is really recreating Gotham City as reported, that would suggest that we'll be seeing much more from Burton's Batman universe than just Keaton popping in from off-screen to say hello. And if this is true, I love that. Because, yeah, I agree. If they're rebuilding Gotham City, that's a lot of work and money to facilitate, Keaton's Batman just showing up for like 30 seconds in a cameo. Because, would you really put in that much work for somebody who's only going to be on screen that little amount of time, that small amount of time? I would love it if Michael Keaton's Batman was in this movie more as like a full-fledged supporting character. Someone with, lots of scenes and who's more integral to the plot. Because it had been implied that he was only going to be in it for a little bit. But, you never know. And maybe originally he was, but they expanded his role. Remember, Michael Keaton kind of sort of like was scaring people by making them think he wasn't going to show up. Like, well, I might not film the movie because I'm worried about the pandemic. But, if that's true, maybe he was just trying to scare them into giving him more screen time. They were like, oh no, Michael's leaving? How do we get him, might leave? How do we get him to stay? Well, you know what? Give me more to do in this movie. Or pay me more money. And they were like, sure, let's expand your role. I don't know. This is just me going way off into like bizarre theory territory. There's no proof. But yeah. Regardless, I think it would be a wasted effort. Having Michael Keaton's Batman, the old Batman, the original big screen Batman show up in this movie is a big reason why people would see the Flash movie, right? To really maximize that opportunity, you put him in the movie a lot, not just a little bit. So this makes perfect sense to me. I hope this is true. I hope they are rebuilding Gotham City. I hope Michael Keaton's Batman is in this movie a lot. So we'll see. But, yeah. If this is true, good news all around. I can't wait for this movie. I know like a lot of the discourse online for the Flash movie is kind of negative because, this is a movie that's rumored to like reboot or elements or the entire Snyderverse to get rid of it, to go in whatever Walter Hamada's new direction is. So like a lot of people are targeting the Flash as like, they hate this movie because of that. It's like, oh, this movie's going to suck, blah, 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 blah. And we haven't seen the movie yet. Maybe it might turn out to be terrible. But what if it turns out to be good? I'm excited. I love the possibility of a DC movie succeeding, as I always do, if you've been watching my channel for a long time. Intriguing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.